Hello friends, I heartily welcome to all of you once again to my channel Stubborn Developers. So in the last video we have discussed how to use forms in Node.js and how we can read the form data with the help of get method, post method, and also we have discussed that how we can upload the files in Node.js using the help of Multa. So today we will discuss the modules in Node.js. That what are the modules in Node.js. Actually guys, modules are the basically a JavaScript library. We have a inbuilt modules as well, and we can create our own modules as well. So till now we have used inbuilt modules in our videos, and now today I will explain you how we can create our own module and how we can use it in our Node app. Another one is why modules are required. Suppose guys we have a big problem in our life, then we can create some small task for that a big problem. So we can solve it very easily in a smooth manner. So same thing gets implemented in our projects as well. So we will create a module with a small task, and then we can complete our big project. With the help of modules, it is very easy to maintain and easy to understand of our code. So we will discuss that how we can create our own modules in our Node app and how we can use a module in our Node app. So let's start. So guys, here is the code we have already discussed in our videos. So today we will start in the same. So firstly, I will create a normal JavaScript function. I am just creating a normal JavaScript function, that is add. Function name is add. I will pass a two parameters. First one is A and second one is B. I have just created, and what I will do, I will just return the sum of both with this function. And then next what I will do, I will just create another parameter, declare another parameter, and then I will just call a function by passing a two parameters y5, 10. I have just given a hard-coded value, and now I will call the same, thus console.log. So I will print what the value this total have. So guys, as we can see, I have done very normal things. I have just created a add function with the two parameters, and I'm just returning a sum of both the parameters. And then next I have created a variable total, and then I have called a function with the two parameters by passing hard-coded values. So now I have printed a sum of both. So I will go to the command prompt, then I will run my program. I will see here you can see guys that it is showing me total is equal to 15. It means my function is working properly, but we have a big project, so we cannot create our all functions in the main index.js file of our project. So for this thing we have to use a modules. So now we will create a file, that is first module.js. I have created a first module.js file in the root directory of my first Node app. So now what I will do, I will just remove the function from the main index file, and I will put it in my module file, and then I will save it. So guys, whenever I will run this program again, it will show me error. I can see I have just stopped my program execution, then I have rerun. Yes, it is showing me reference error, add is not defined. So now as we have moved our function from main file to the first module file. So now what I will do, I will just include my module file in the main index file with the help of require, as we have seen already while we are using our inbuilt modules. So here I will define a variable, that is my module is equal to require, then I will pass the path of my module, that is first module I have mentioned. So I have put it a dot here because of I am just creating my file from the root of my project, you can see. So now I can access all the functions of my modules in my main index.js file. So guys, whenever I need the functions of first module, then what I will do in future, I will just include or require the file, and then I can access all the parameters by passing the dot. Suppose I'm just mentioning here my module dot add, my module dot add. So now I can access all the functions which is created in my module file in the .index.js file. I will see, I will rerun. Also, although I will first clear my screen, then I will rerun my program. It will show me once again error, because guys, it will, yes, module dot, my module dot add is not a function. It is showing me once again error, because it is showing error because of to use any function outside the file, we have to export it before the using in that particular file. To export the function, what I have to do, I have to just call module dot exports dot add is equal to add. So guys, now I can use this function everywhere. I will include the first module.js file. I will see, I will rerun my program, then I can see total is equal to 15. It's working for me. But another question is, I will clear the screen. That suppose we have multiple functions, I will create another function, that is function subtract and a comma b. Then I will just return a minus b of sum. So guys, as you can see, I cannot use this function anywhere until unless I export to same as well, just like this. So guys, suppose we have a lot of functions in the same file of or same module. So we have a very good practice that we can define or we can return all the functions names by an array, just like I can provide add comma sum. So now in this curly braces, this is another technique of export, that I can provide how much functions or how much variables I want to export from this module file. So now I will use subtractor function. So I have already included the files, and I will use another one, that is where sub is equal to my module just sub. I'm just giving a as a 10 and b as a 5. So now I will print the subtraction value. What is it? Console.log sub is equal to this. So now I will rerun my program. Yeah, so here you can see it is showing me the total as well and as subtraction as well, because I have created two functions here, add and subtract. So this is my own created module which I can use in my Node app. So here we have seen that how we can create our module and how we can use it in our Node program. So guys, another thing we will learn that how we can create modules for our roots. In this video I will explain you. So guys, suppose we have two parts of our app. First one is users and another one is admins. First one is open for all and another one is open for admin only. Just like I will define a path here, app.get / users, and then a callback function, request, response, response.end, welcome to users. And another part is that is admin, welcome to admin. So I will read in my program. I will check, is it executed? Yes, it is working. So I will, first path I have created for the users, and second path I have created for admin. Suppose my project has 2 layers only, that admin can also access and users can also access. So these are the 2 paths. So with the help of module we can distinct it smoothly. So I will discuss that how we can create it. So now firstly I will create a directory, that is roots. So guys, I have created a main directory roots. Then I will create a new file under root, that is users.js, and another file I will create, that is admin.js. So guys, in the index.js I have created /users root and /admin roots. Suppose admin has lot of roots as well and users can also have, just like users can have its root for users details, and admin can also have another root of admin details. So I will put under the user as well, welcome to users details and welcome to admin details. So I have created a 4 roots here. So I will go to the, I will rerun my program and then I will go to the browser. Yes, users is there, and then users details is also there. Cannot get users details. I will see why it's not showing. Yo, it's a user. So what I will show, I will just mention here user, and the same thing I have created for the admin, then admin details. So guys, we have a 2-way access of our project. First one is for the users, another one is for the admin. So to distinct users files separately and admin file separately, what I will create, I have created a 2 files under the roots. First one is admin.js, another one is a root users.js. So guys, what I will do, I will just copy these roots, users root under users file. I will cut from here, then I will open the users.js I have mentioned here, and then I will cut admin roots from here, and then I will put admin roots here. I have just saved. I just saved just to keep my index.js file a very light. So in users.js, now what I will do, I will just call var Router is equal to require express dot router, and then what change I have to do, I will just use router, and then this is the module basically. So what next I have to do, I have to just exports is equal to router. The same thing I have to do in the admin.js file as well. I will copy the same line from users, then I will put it in the admin.js. With the help of router, I can access all the roots in my admin.js file. Then I can export the same files once again. So guys, I have created a separate root files here, separate files for the users. Whenever I have to work with users root, then I will mention the root details in the users.js file, and whenever I will have to add a admin root, then I will add in the admin.js file. So now I have to link all the files, whatever I have created in my project related to the modules, I have to mention in my index.js files. To mention the same thing, what I have to do, I will just use app.use here. Whenever a user will call a root that is users, then what will happen, it will just require my file that is created under roots folder, then users. This is the file. So here is the separate files for all the roots of users, and now I will create the same thing once again for the admin. Whenever my admin will log in, then all the roots of admin are stored or created in a admin.js file. So now I don't have to create all the roots or all the codes in my index.js files. So I have just keep it as a separate, and I have created a separate modules for the users, and I have created a separate module for the admin. I will see. So guys, here in the users, earlier I removed the s from the here, so I'm just mentioning users, and then here is also admin. So one more change I have to do, because in index.js file, whenever any root will be called by /users, then it will go to this users module where I have defined all the roots of my users. The same thing will be happen with the admin. So what change I have to do in the users.js file, as users is already mentioned here, so I have to remove /users from here, because whenever /users will be called, then it will go for the home path, that is by /, and whenever user will go for the details, then what I have to do, I have to just remove the users from here, then it will access. Actually guys, we can understand in a very simple manner that whatever path is defined here is also concatenated with this one in our browser. So same thing will be happen with the admin. So I will remove admin from here and then admin from here as well. So whenever user will call /admin, as I can see, I have just called /admin details. I have called, you can see, /admin details. So whenever I will call, so firstly it will go to the index.js file, because this is the main file of our node program, node app. So here it will check that /admin is mentioned in the earlier of root, then it will redirect it to the admin file. So here I have just mentioned, then it will validate with /admin details only. So I will save the both the files, and yes, it's the both files are already saved. Then I will rerun my program once again. Firstly I will clear my screen, then I will rerun my program. Node space index.js server is running on port 2000. So guys, I will enter once again. Yes, no changes there, roots are working fine. So I cannot get, yes, I have just mentioned users here, so that's why it was showing me cannot get. So guys, as you can see, I have just separated my roots of users layer in the users file and all the roots of admin in the admin.js files, which is created in the roots folder of my node program. Suppose in the future we required another level of login in our node app, or another level of access in our node app, we can say as a super admin, or we can say as a client, whatever you can say. So what next I have to do, I have to just write a single line with app.use and / whatever layer is being created, and then I can define all the roots related to that particular layer in the same file. So guys, this is the basically use of modules, that how we can create modules, our own modules in our Node.js, and how we can use modules in our node app. It's a very good practice for you guys whenever you create a multi-layer project. Just like user can also access, admin can also access, somebody else also can access, then what you have to do, you have to just create a separate root files of your node app. So I hope you all have understand the uses of modules in Node.js. If you have any query related to the modules, you can just mention in the comment box and I will get back to you very soon. Thank you.